of the preseason for the officials and the clock and the scorekeepers, and so I think an inadvertent whistle and the ball will be out of bounds.
All gonna have to shake some dust off of it at least.
So the crowd on their feet here inside the Pledge Arena as the Storm has the first possession. There's Flau'jae Johnson, the rookie out of LSU. Putting it in well after the whistle.
Yeah, I think they're going to get nods there for the grab on that one, but I will say what I was impressed with, the way she blew up the handoff action initially on Flau'jae. We're going to see that throughout the game. Great execution.
They love the defensive presence of Hodge guarding Heidemann on this possession. Also Suter on Malonga and forces the missed mid-range.
I think Hodgley's going to be that player that we are going to see all the time on one of those top perimeter players, that length and athleticism she brings.
Sarah Ashley Barker, her three too strong. Lexi Brown with the rebound. Her three too strong. Lexi Brown with the rebound. Into the paint, throws it up, and a late whistle. Her three too strong. Lexi Brown with the rebound. Into the paint, throws it up, and a late whistle. Alabanza. Jenna Cross, one of the best officials that we have. She was one of the officials for the 2026 National Championship game between UCLA and South Carolina. The first free throws going to Lexi Brown. Lexi Brown making the first one. 9th overall pick in the draft back in 2018 out of Duke. She's 30 years old.
Alright, this is so crazy, guys. It's not a lot of people playing today. I think it's just a couple of the new people, the people on the edge of not making the team that is playing. And so, here we go.
For the Fire going to Enxler, and a delay of game as Portland pushing that ball through the net. Little excitement.
Okay, let's see if we can
You know what I love? Remember they worked on those
get a good setup here.
Catches at their feet, you never know what's going to happen in game, and coach prepares them for crisis mode when things like that happen, and they executed beautifully out of it.
And the free ball.
Okay, the scoreboard is ahead of my TV. I'm watching the preseason game on the Rose City Sports Network. I'm trying to figure out my setup for the future. If you can hear me or not hear me, who knows about the future. I'm just trying to look at this to see what it looks like so that I can improve, get myself together, and to see if I can add some value in the future. This game is pretty readily accessible. If you have the WNBA League Pass, it's playing on there. If you are in the Portland, Washington area, at least in the Portland area, it's streaming, like I said, on the Rose City Sports Network. So I'm literally watching it right now. You might can hear the audio. And I'm just trying to get the flow of streaming games. So if you're watching this, God bless you, because it is a mess. I'm literally about to step away because I would like some headphones. Welcome in. This is a hot mess. This is a test. I'm just looking at the preseason game. We're already down. We're a brand new team. It's not a lot of players that are what we would consider locks to make the team plan. So let's see how we're doing. Looks like we're going to get some good action going up. It's so interesting to me. All right, look at that. Let's go.
This is exactly what Portland wants, what the Fire want to do, They want to get those higher percentage looks, the defense to offense transition at least. That's where they can get their easiest looks.
Stephanie Jolson, so good from the three-point line. She gets fouled in the act.
It looks like we're trying to score mainly in the paint.
From Geisel Suter. Up to
Gotta
Parker
start
with a
learning the
good
team
hurdle.
names.
I mean, this is exactly, again, what the Fire want to see is to be able to get out, play with that pace, get those opportunities.
So 4 of the 5 starters for Portland with the personal foul. And Dolson,
Why are we
veteran.
doing so much fouling, bro?
Mama Steph is what they call her.
We gotta get ourselves together.
In her 13th season out of UConn. And she could light it up. Look at her at 6'5". A large frame, but she goes outside and she had 46% from downtown 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, she's every coach's sort of dream big when you talk about the size that she comes with, but then has that modern style of play where she's able to come out and really stretch the defense.
So 8-4, Seattle doubling up Portland here early in the first quarter. Angsler, 3 ball, too strong. Rebound bouncing around, and Katisha Heidemann comes away with it, pushes it to Malonga, and she's
Bruh.
out front for the deuce. Malonga can really run the floor. That time, Flaugier Johnson impeding Carla Late, and she will get called for the foul.
If you're watching this, God bless you. This is just a test. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Also, if you're watching it on TV, the ESPN Gamecast is so far ahead of the score that is on the televised game that I'm just like, bro, I'm predicting the future. I'm like, we're about to do something good or something, so it's crazy.
Go up against that line, she got it, had the ball up high for 3.
Contested mid-range off the back rim. Hotch. This is to Angsler who will bring it up. Angsler going right at Malonga. Up and under, and it pops out. Now Malonga will trigger the 3 ball. No good. Angsler with another board. Hotch springs open. Barker finds her. Now the 3 ball. Geisel Suter looking for back-to-back. Wouldn't go, but a good hustle play by Hotch. And the whistle blows. Looks like a potential foul. Stephanie Dolson pleading her case. And whether or not that was last touched off the sneaker of Stephanie Dolson.
Have another look at this action here. You see Heidemann following off that action, the big there too. So Geisel Suter, Flaugier did a great job helping out, but again, can't, the size difference. Geisel Suter just sizes up, or excuse me, use their length, goes up and elevates for the shot. It's a great shot there.
Luisa Geisel Suter, excuse me, out of Germany. Get them on the board. All right, it is 10-7.
This is on a crazy delay, guys. It is insane how far the broadcast is behind
Staying
this
active and
stream.
strong starts with the right team. As the region's most preferred independent orthopedic and neurosurgery practice, Rebound focuses on prevention and recovery with advanced surgical and non-surgical
solutions.
So if you're
like in the stream and you're like looking at the score that I'm streaming
using cutting-edge technology
while trying to look at
to help you rebound to the life you love. Rebound Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, the region's most preferred.
So you're starting a new adventure, but you can't be an expert at everything. And life doesn't come with an instruction manual. But with Rivermark Community Credit Union, you can turn can't into can. We'll give you the courage and the guidance to turn your hard work into something real. Take control of your financial life with Rivermark Community Credit Union. Because with us, you can.
Ok, Carrie, I'm a season ticket holder for the Portland Fire.
Oh, that's great. I should do that.
Then you'll be part of the Ember Circle.
Wait, is that a cult?
No.
So it's like people who believe in a single idea and purpose, wearing similar clothing,
Identical.
chanting together,
That's exactly right.
and we go around telling other people, you've got to be part of this circle.
Yes.
That's not a cult at all. Oh, I definitely want to be part of the Ember Circle. I can't wait to tell, like, a ton of people.
Yes, please, tell people.
The more people involved, the better.
Join us.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Wow. Awesome.
Sweet. Nice.
Hey! I like your dress.
You look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you look pretty.
No, you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Sue Bird, the legend, the Hall of Famer with the red sweater on. It represents the Fire, Sue. We see you. Until the Seattle Storm delivered her personally the green t-shirt. So she's going to put it over the red of the Portland Fire. Detlef Schrempf, the former Sonic and Trailblazer, sitting right next to Sue Bird. So the celebrities in the house to check out the debut and the pass stolen away by Lexi Brown. She will go coast to coast. Continue to watch out for that, because that's one thing Lexi Brown loves to do. She'll anticipate an overplay play and try to get those steals. Nadia Potch on the floor, but a lot of other substitutes on, including Jordan Harrison, the 5'6" rookie point guard out of West Virginia, who is checking Natisha Hagman right now. Great defender out of West Virginia with great ball pressure. Deep three by Brown. She is feeling it on her heat check. And then Mackenzie Holmes coming away with the offensive board. Harrison there takes it away. On the push. Off the rim, too strong. Sarah Williams, the rookie, the third-round draft pick for Portland, gets her first bucket in the W. You just need two players do what they do best. You talk about Harrison, her speed, the ability to attack downhill, might have been some contact there, but what a luxury to have a player like Sarah Williams to follow up on it on the glass and get a second chance opportunity. Lindsay Holmes working on Williams, loses control, puts away. Brown has it, mid-range jumper off the mark. Sarah Ashley Barker will push. Barker all the way to the rim, great finish. Such a strong body guard. When she attacks downhill, I mean, there's really not much you can do there. I think she has that sort of sneaky strength and size, at least, where she can really get to the basket with Hyman. Quick three off the mark. Megan Gustafson, the lefty, pulls in the board. We've got some great defensive possessions, just forcing tougher shot plays. I think the biggest thing for us is taking care of the basketball. Another nice kick by Barker. Can't connect on the running layup. In the corner, spin move. That was pretty. One of two Jaylen Browns on the Seattle Storm team. And Sarah Williams, I mean, this is what she did all last season at UConn. Getting on the glass and providing second chance opportunities. And Barker, I mean, just getting that head down, getting by one defender, even getting up against Stephanie Dolson. No fear whatsoever at all. No matter the side that she's going up against, she's going to go in and go hard. I mean, you talk about a blue-collar player, that is Sarah Ashley Barker. So the second personal picked up by Nadia Potch. Who got the start and really had some nice defensive possessions. You can see why they love her at 6'3". She's picking up full court against point guards. I mean, extremely athletic, can guard anyone out there on the floor. And you gotta remember, she's just a baby at least, so much room to grow. Coach Saram is talking about how excited he is to develop her, continue to develop her within the system. It's gonna be exciting. Harrison gets it to Williams, and the mid-range jumper is good. And that's a great sign for Sarah Williams. You know that she can finish inside.
She's an excellent defender.
Oh my God, we were briefly tied up, and now look at what's happening.
Wisconsin before transferring it to UConn. There's a mid-range jumper that is good. This is Raina Davis, a Tennessee product.
This is crazy. I don't know how other people do this.
Yeah, those mid-range, those are the lower percentage shots. So that's what you want to contest, those tough twos inside the paint.
Jade Nelvin out of Australia, year 4. And she gets impeded by Jordan Harrison.
Like, how am I going to become a super fan if I can't even figure out how to stream? First things team. Who is actually playing for our team? That's got to be number one.
Player, but when you look at what she was able to do at Wisconsin, I mean, numbers right under Lauren Betts when you talk about comparing bigs within the NCAA.
Now, Sarah Williams, as a junior at Wisconsin, as the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, she averaged 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and shot 49% from the floor.
I mean, at least did everything. Point guard, pretty much played positions 1 through 5 because she really had to.
She was picked up by Portland in the 3rd round. She was drafted by Connecticut and traded for Taylor Bigby on draft night. So Portland, despite some turnovers and some easy runouts for Seattle, up by just 3. Here's Williams looking again for the mid-range jumper, and she gets fouled in the act. That one will be whistled against Holmes. As her first personal, just 2 team fouls for Seattle, 6 against Portland. So Seattle will be in the bonus for the rest of this quarter.
She did hit the shot there, at least what you heard Coach Saram and the rest of the staff telling her.
We out here fouling, we crazy, bro.
Dive hard to the basket. They don't want those short mid-rangers. They want a look from outside or a look directly at the basket.
And she knocks in both free throws, and Portland within 1 here in the first quarter action. Here in preseason game number 1. For our fans down in Portland, it will be the LA Sparks in town on Sunday for preseason game number 2. Lotus Center would love to welcome you in for that preseason game. The season opener will be May 9th against Chicago. That will be at the Lotus Center as well. Kenzie Holmes, under the free throw lines, played in 10 games last year for Seattle. Geisel Suter, 26-year-old at center, hit a 3 towards the beginning of the first quarter, back onto the floor. And that is your home opener information. The Chicago Sky will be in Portland on May 9th. Get your tickets before they are gone for the first game in Portland for the WNBA. 24 years. Beautiful backdoor cut. Banksler hitting Carla Lake in stride, and she's fouled.
That'll be my first time experiencing a game in Moda Lease. I'm extremely excited. It's the first timer in Portland coming from the East Coast. I heard the vibes are always high and the fandom is just insane.
I think if you watch the Portland Thorns as well, Portland fans bring it. They have some good pyrotechnics. So should be.
Come on, bro.
I've already seen the basketball.
You can't be missing free throws.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
That should be automatic.
It's a Fire fan. Good to see up here in the Emerald City. The team flew up here.
All right.
From Eugene,
all right.
because that's what the training camp was. They flew up yesterday, but a lot of fans making the drive up 5-5. Good pressure, the trap dislodges it. Davis losing the handle, but last touch by Portland. But that is what we saw implemented by Coach Sarama in training camp. They want this pressure.
They want the pressure indeed. They want to dictate and be as disruptive as possible. We talked about the physicality. That's why I've been most
They want that fire.
with them so far as how
They
well
want that pressure.
on the defensive end.
So of course, the Portland Fire, the difference will be
defending without fouling. They rack up another foul, and with Seattle in the bonus, another chance.
So I watched the pregame show, and what they were like is like our coach, who's like originally from like England, is running like evidence-based critical thinking practice instead of drills over and over. But we just missed a couple of free throws, so he might want to be practicing the free throws.
For Coach Sarama in Portland would be to defend without fouling.
I'm just saying, as a burgeoning super fan, I need the free throws to be automatic.
But they were able to come back in that offensive foul on the moving screen. On an offensive foul, you do not shoot free throws, even though Seattle in the bonus. Jake Melvin, fourth-year point guard out of Australia, trying to get that ball.
Computer acting up. It's a preseason game for me too. You know, I'm just doing the best I can. Just a lady trying to get into the WNBA, trying to support our new team, trying to extend them that love.
It's great to see Carla Late suffered a concussion and was listed as questionable earlier in the week, but came back and was able to practice and got cleared today, and everyone really excited. Carla Late is going to be one of the most exciting players.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this through the first quarter, and then I am going to like review this and see.
I mean, if you talk about a clutch scorer when it comes down, the shot clock's winding down, she just does it all. Got into the lane on the penetration. Now Haley Jones, the Stanford Cardinal, a little too
how
strong.
crazy this looks.
Off the back rim.
I may need to just stick to edits
Pressure from Harrison
and highlights.
And again, Harrison stripping Malonga, but she got it right back. Turnover forced. I love Sarama, the staff fired up about that.
And
I love
gossip.
the adjustment in terms of recognizing how the game's being called, but that there's still that aggression, that high hand, still being disruptive defensively. Jump ball.
Bruh. Oh, we gonna have a jump ball?
Just have another look at it here. The dig from Harrison. And then Isol Suter just having her hands up. And how about Emily in that second line of help, being able to come and anticipate and get the ball. And then you see the hustle here on both ends. Carla Lynn.
All right, here we go.
So the jump ball between the 2 point guards.
All right, we got it.
Portland comes away with it. Isol Suter feet set. Pump fakes, gets Malonga in the air. And now a 3 ball on the other side.
Oh, we missed a 3. Then they got a breakout.
Oh, look at the quick hands by Harrison. Looked like it was going to be a fast break bucket, but Harrison able to get back and disrupt. This is what she did at West Virginia. Why she was Defensive Player of the Year. Why she brought a
They couldn't complete the fast break, but they still retained possession.
They are cherry picking a bit. She is so quick, Elise. Got behind her, but still was able to get back and recover.
If you're here looking at this stream, God bless you. I'm just trying this out. Like, I feel like the Portland Fire could use a super fan or two, and I thought that could be me, but this streaming gig may not be for me. I got to figure out how to get a good setup, how to monitor the output, how to get y'all some interesting play-by-plays.
Whistle. Carla Late with her 3rd personal though, so 3 fouls in the
right now. I'm just here repping the set, watching this preseason game, doing my part.
She will play the rest of the half. Beautiful play on the out of bounds, but whistled.
You know, just trying to support the ladies.
Jason Alamanza demonstrative about this one. Have another look at it here. It's tough. I don't know about that one. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Looked like a great screen. Yeah, might have been a
Alright.
call there because we talk about point of
Probably after this oh, we're falling behind. After this first quarter wraps up, I'm going to call it and I'm going to review the tape because just like our team, just like the Portland Fire, I got to improve my game. I got to bring y'all a better product. We getting posted up. They shooting all over us now. Oh, we gonna come back though. Let's do it. I think I'm gonna try to get some highlights, some edits out on this game.
All you have to see are these shots going in. We've got some great looks at the basket, a couple of missed bunnies at least. It's a great look there from three. I mean, Geisel-Suter is so efficient from all over the floor, the way that she can step out and stretch the defense and knock it down.
Bruh. They stuck us with the last minute dagger. Alright, y'all. Oh. So, I'm gonna call this a day. And we're going to improve our game. We're going to be back strong next time.
But Portland, the Fire season is underway.
Oh, I see some of y'all watching, but I'm about to peace out. This has just been an experiment. I'm going to come back better, stronger than ever. Portland Fire, baby. Portland Fire.
This is the moment you want everything to go right. To make dinner time right, serve Redbird Farms chicken. With Redbird Farms chicken,